Hey Nash, what should we make?
Well, since you're still single, obviously the other Marry Me recipes didn't work. Let's try making Marry Me chicken soup.
Low blow, dude, but all right, let's make Marry Me chicken soup. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we can turn Marry Me Chicken into 1,000 different variants. We've made the Marry Me Chicken. We've made a bunch of other Marry Me Chicken variants and experiments and inventions. But today, we're gonna make a Marry Me Chicken soup. It should be pretty easy, not super quick, but it's not gonna take like all day or anything. Just, you could probably make it in, I don't know, an hour. Super easy, a bunch of flavor, a bunch of ingredients, a bunch of just depth of flavor. It's gonna be good. So without further ado, let's go. So, as per usual, we start by dicing an onion. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just get it nice and diced. We're just throwing it into a soup. Then we take like a normal sized jar of sun-dried tomatoes. We want to drain them, but we want to keep the oil. So just go ahead and drain your tomatoes. Try to keep the oil. Whoops. And then just get these guys diced up. Again, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. We just don't want any big chunks in our soup. Then to a Dutch oven or any sort of heavy bottom pot on medium heat. Then we add the oil from our sun-dried tomatoes. Once your oil starts to shimmer, add our onions, get those cooking. And once your onions are starting to soften, go ahead and clear out like a landing spot. Then we add about 4 cloves of garlic. Minced. Let that cook till the garlic's fragrant, about 45 seconds, and then we just stir that in. Should we probably have not used all the tomato oil? Probably. Will it matter? Not really. If anything, it'll make it taste better in the end, more richness. Once your onions have become pretty translucent, then we add in 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Yeah, that looks about right. And our sun-dried tomatoes. Whoop, don't drop them like I just did. I'm trying to do this left-handed, I'm not left-handed. And then we just stir all this together, and then we just want to cook this, stirring pretty constantly for about 2 minutes, just until the tomato sauce darkens a little bit, because we want to get those sugars caramelized. After a couple minutes, your tomato paste is deepened in color, everything's cooking together nicely, the flavors are getting married, having a good time on their honeymoon, you know, all that stuff. Then we go ahead and add 8 cups of chicken broth, 1 cup of heavy cream, about a tablespoon or so of basil. I have this basil paste, but fresh basil would be fine. Whatever you got. Give it a nice pinch of salt, pepper, garlic, a little bit of Italian seasoning. I would say about a teaspoon, maybe 2. And anywhere from just a pinch to a few teaspoons of red pepper flakes, depending on your heat tolerance and how hot you want to make it. We want to get everything in here combined. At this point, make sure you scrape off anything stuck to the bottom. Bring that up to a boil, and then you just let this cook for about 12 minutes, stirring occasionally. Let all the flavors mature, marry, get together, party, have a good time. Once your soup is cooked for about 12 minutes, at a nice little simmer, well, I guess that's more than a simmer, a boil, a light boil. A boil light? What am I talking about? Then we go ahead and add 8 ounces of pasta. I'm using ziti just because that's what I had. But you could use shells or bow ties, or I probably wouldn't do I guess you could do like spaghetti. I don't know. Do whatever you want. It'll probably work. And then continue to stir occasionally from here on out until the last step. Get that stirred in. And then we're going to lower our heat to medium low. We're just going to let that cook until the pasta's about al dente. It should take about 12 minutes. Once your pasta's cooked to nice and al dente, then we're gonna go ahead and turn our heat to low. And then we throw in 3 cups of chopped fresh spinach. All I had was frozen, so I thawed it out and then wrung it out. So that's why it doesn't look too pretty, but that's okay. Then we want about 2 cups of shredded or chopped chicken. This will be a perfect application for like a rotisserie chicken that you grab from the store and pulled apart. This is just chicken I cooked in a slow cooker in some chicken broth, nothing special. In a pinch, you could use canned chicken, but I think anything else would probably be better. But yeah, if you want to cook your own or whatever. And then 1 brick or 8 ounces of cream cheese. You want it kind of softened, which makes it super hard to work with, but whatever. Just cut it up into like cubes. That way it just melts easier. Try to get it all off of the stupid packaging. Make a mess. And then about a 1/2 cup of fresh grated parm. Then we just stir this around until everything's combined and the 2 cheeses are melted. And then once your cheeses are melted, go ahead and taste it. See if it needs any more seasoning. Let it cool for a couple of minutes and then we'll be ready to serve. All right, so once your soup is cooled a bit, go ahead and give it a stir. This came out real thick, didn't it? I mean, I'm not complaining. And we'll get out our little bowl here and just scoop some into the bowl. We may have let this thicken a little bit too much, but that's okay. So we got our guy here. We're just gonna give him a little bit more parm, some red pepper flakes, and a little bit of basil. If you had fresh, that would be better. I just don't have any right now. And there we have our Marry Me chicken soup. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. It's rich, it's hearty. It came out a lot thicker than I expected, but if you wanted it a little bit more soupy, you could just add more liquid during the process of cooking or even cooking at the end, but I kind of dig this. It's like I said, it's rich, it's hearty, it's creamy, it's got that tomato flavor, all the flavor that makes Marry Me Chicken and all the Marry Me everything else so darn good. Definitely a winner. Throw it in the mix for all the Marry Me stuff. Easy date night thing, or just cook a delicious meal for you and your dog or your family or whoever. It doesn't matter. Out of 10. And that's what I think, but hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Unfortunately, it looks like the exorcisms didn't work because the birds and squirrels are still evil demons.
Well, check it out. We made this Marry Me Chicken soup you wanted, and of course we made you a dog-friendly version, so here you go. What do you think?
Oh, that is delicious. I think this one should really do the trick.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
First, they ignore you, then they ridicule you, and then they attack you and want to burn you, and then they build monuments to you.
Nash approves, I approve. Another great Marry Me dish. Go try it. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second, go like, share, comment, hype, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. If there's anything you want me to cook, you want me and Nash to taste, drop that down in the comments. And hey, if you like this video and you want to see our other Marry Me videos, go check them out here or maybe here. I don't know. Not sure. My direction's a little backwards. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.